Hey everyone, this is the Sunbro, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about new attributes in Dark Souls 2 and how it will affect your character and how it's different from Dark Souls 1 attributes. The background footage is not mine, it is from ChandlerForrestHD. I'll have a link to the full video in the description. First thing I want to talk about is Vigor, one of the new attributes, and feel free to pause the video if you want to see any of the items or any of the attribute descriptions in detail. I'm just going to be reading them off and talking a little bit about them. Vigor is now the stat that determines your HP. Endurance determines your stamina, and only your stamina. It does not determine your equip load. The stat that does that is now Vitality, so they switched that from what it was in Dark Souls 1. Attunement is pretty much the same as before, is the number of spells you can equip, but it also boosts your casting speed. Strength is exactly the same as before, wield heavy weapons, and it boosts their attack when you increase the stat. Dexterity is wielding weapons requiring finesse, but its added effect is it boosts poison and bleed effects. Resistance is pretty much exactly the same as before, governs defense, boosts poison resistance and bleed resistance. New stat is Agility. Agility governs swiftness of movement. It boosts speed of evasion, blocking, and other actions. And those other actions might be like parrying and that sort of thing. So for rolling, speed, and everything, you're going to want to put points into Agility. Intelligence is pretty much the same for sorceries and other spells, boosts proficiency in magic and fire attack and defense. Faith is pretty much the same as well for miracles and other spells, boosts proficiency in lightning and dark attack and defense. First thing I want to mention how it's different is that it's going to be a bit harder to create a tank style class because you're going to need to put more levels in. Before in Dark Souls 1 you just needed Vitality for health, Endurance for stamina, and equip load, and then probably Strength for your weapon. But now you're going to need Vigor for your HP, Endurance for your stamina, Vitality for your equipment load, Strength for your weapon, and then Agility if you really want faster movement. If you're just going to lumber around, then you don't need to put any points into that. Only other really big difference is how defense works. Before, in Dark Souls, when you upped pretty much any stat, you'd get defenses in most stats. But now it looks like you're going to have to put a stat into intelligence if you want magic and fire defense as well as attack, and you'll have to put points into faith if you want protection from lightning and dark attacks. And resistance will pretty much do the same as before. Like I said, it boosts the poison resist and bleed resist. So to get other types of defenses, you're going to need to put points into intelligence and faith, which most people won't want to do. So some of the enemies or bosses might be tougher down the line because they'll be using lightning attacks, and if you're an intelligence character, your lightning defense might be extremely low. Besides that, it's gonna be about the same. Like I said, the only trouble that I foresee is for people trying to make tank-style classes. But for people going for like a dexterity, intelligence build, it looks like it is going to be significantly easier, especially with the additional casting speed with attunement now. So that's going to be nice for a lot of those players. And that is about everything I've got to say on this. If you think I missed anything, or you had any questions, then you can leave a comment or send a private message, and I'll be able to talk to you one-on-one about it. I hope you enjoyed my commentary as well as this background footage from ChandlerForrestHD. This will probably be my last Dark Souls 2 commentary video, because I've watched many of the others and they're about all the same as everything I already have up on this channel, just in English now. So I'll probably be doing other videos, so if you're interested in that sort of thing, then keep watching for other videos later on in the week. Hope you enjoyed. Remember to praise the sun, and I'll see you all later.